Being able to stay productive throughout the day gives you such an amazing feeling because you're able to complete the most important tasks, you're able to make progress, and most importantly, you know you're one step closer to achieving your ultimate goals. There's a lot of things you can do when it comes to being more productive, and that's why I wanted to share the things I do to stay productive throughout my day. But before we jump into the tips, I want you to understand that being able to stay productive requires some work and desire to reach that ability. It is impossible to be productive if you're not putting any effort into that. Number 1, plan. So when it comes to being more productive, and what I do generally every night before the next day is I plan my day. I take a piece of paper, and here's the crucial thing. What I like to do is I grab a small piece of paper because it keeps my to-do list clean. I have only the most important tasks, and by doing it the night before, I'll make sure I know what tasks I'm gonna be completing the next day. When it comes to planning your day on your phone or writing to-do lists on your phone, the problem is that you can always add more tasks to that list and make it endless, versus when you have a small piece of paper, the space will eventually end at some point. That's the key, to make sure you only have your most important tasks on the list. And like I said, when you plan your day beforehand, you know what kind of tasks you should prioritize the next day. Those tasks should be the tasks that actually will make you a step closer towards your goals. The problem is here that if you don't plan your day beforehand, you are much more likely to start doing things that are not relevant, or you end up doing pointless things in terms of reaching your goals. Number 2, good sleep. The thing I prioritize the most from productivity perspective is good sleep. You have to get good sleep every night if you want to be productive. If your sleep quality is low and you're not able to recover properly, it is much harder to stay productive for the day because you're not going to have that motivation, desire, and energy to complete the tasks you have to. Good sleep also leads me to another aspect of recovering and starting your day, which is waking up early, because if you're able to get good sleep, meaning you go to bed early, you're able to wake up early. And when you wake up early, it means you're able to be extremely productive, in my opinion. In my experience, when I wake up early, it feels amazing. You feel super energetic, you know that you have a bunch of time to spend on your most important tasks, and you already feel that you're making progress. In order to wake up early and get good sleep, I usually go to bed between 10 to 11 p.m. When you get used to that, it becomes natural to do that. And if you sleep for 8 hours, your general wake-up time is going to be around 6:30 or 7 a.m., 7:30, whatever feels natural to you. But you have to play around with this and see what works for you. But the most important thing here is, from productivity perspective, that you focus on proper sleep. Number 3, 2 important tasks. What I do every day, or let's say what I include on my plan every day, is I write 2 most important tasks for each day. What this does is, when I start my new day, I already know what are the 2 most important tasks of each day and what should I work on. So as soon as I complete my morning routine, I dive into those tasks. Even though it sounds a bit weird thing that boosts your productivity, the truth is that I have experienced such a productive results and such a productive day when I'm able to work on my most important tasks immediately after my morning routine, because it gets you going. You can see you're making progress, and when you get used to that, you start trusting the process, and it becomes actually natural, because sometimes I don't even have to plan my day and I already subconsciously know what are the tasks I have to focus on. And you don't have to make this too hard for yourself. After waking up and your breakfast, for example, hit a workout. You can use your workout as your important task of the morning because it gives you more energy, it helps you to stay more productive for the day. There's a lot of great benefits working out in the morning does. The idea here is to do something productive that helps you to eventually complete the most important things of your day. Number 4, productive activity. This can be anything that makes you interested in something and that basically keeps your productivity levels high. To me, it is playing instrument or working out. Just as an example, when I play guitar, it feels like I'm learning something new and it feels that I'm making progress. But it's not like my main business, let's say, and therefore, when I do that, it feels like a little break from my actual tasks. However, because I'm learning all the time something new in there, it helps me to stay productive all the time. And when I stop it, I still have that high productivity, which helps me to continue my important tasks. And this activity can be whatever makes you feel productive. It can be working out, going for a walk, calling your friend, whatever it is. Make sure you find an activity that makes you productive. It is natural that during the day, productivity levels drop if you are always working on your main things, not taking breaks. That's why it's important to have activities that help you to maintain your productivity. And I use these activities quite often. I try to play guitar almost every day. Yes, sometimes I'm not able to do that, but even though I'm not able to do that, I try to find something else. Number 5, possible outcomes. What I mean by this is when you start to feel more unproductive, or you're not able to get your things done, or you get lazy, think mentally, if I'm not able to do this, what's the outcome? Because that helps you to get into mindset of start to complete your important tasks, to be more productive and to achieve your goals eventually. If you reach the point where you are unproductive and you're not motivated to do anything, think about the possible outcomes. Let's say you don't want to do anything right now, but you know you have to complete your most important tasks. When you realize the negative possible outcome, which could be, for example, spending 2 hours on social media, watching Netflix for hours, and doing something pointless in terms of reaching your goals, it won't have any positive effects on achieving your goals. Whereas, if you turn that energy into motivation, you get more productive, and if you're able to complete your tasks, even though it feels sometimes unpleasant, the feeling after that is incredible. You can be proud of yourself, you know you made progress, and that's something that motivates you the next day to continue even harder. Eventually, those are the 5 main tips I use for myself to stay productive throughout the day. And what I want to really emphasize is that if you're interested in productivity and passionate about being productive every day, that plays already a big role in building a productive lifestyle. If you're able to focus on a productive day, it makes it easier to achieve your goals, complete your daily tasks, feel more energized, and you know that you're making progress every day. There's like a huge amount of benefits you get. And that being said, that's all I got for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, I really appreciate it. If you're interested in more self-improvement content, make sure to watch this video next. It is my most recent upload. If you liked, hit the thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.